Guess who?
Duke.
Morning, Chief.
What are you doing here?
Well, I brought you by some croissant and some Belgian coffee. I knew you didn't have a proper breakfast.
How do you know that?
Am I right?
Yes. Smells good. Do you know, I'm very busy.
Too busy after I went to all this trouble?
No. Thank you for getting up at such an ungodly hour. I thought that the club owners just got up at noon.
Well, usually I do. The only reason I'm awake this early is you.
Hold on. I do have work to do, you know.
Okay. Well, you remember, dinner tonight, my place, 8 o'clock.
I won't forget.
Okay.
Come in. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Morning.
Ramsey. Well, you guys have a nice day.
Yes.
You too?
Thank you.
I just got the latest report from the search team.
Anything on Anna?
No, nothing. I think it's a waste of time to go on with that search. After all, that plane went down almost a week ago.
No, I am not calling off that search, not yet.
Anna, they found a chemical substance in the fuel line. Alan's attorney told us that Alan's life had been threatened, and we can't find him dead or alive. I think he's dead.
Well, we have not found a body yet, and until then, we do not have any evidence of foul play.
But we can't go...
I'm sorry for the interruption, but I knew you'd want to see this right away. The search team just found it.
What is it?
Alan Quartermain?
Yes, sir.
Where did you find it?
Right about here, wedged between the rocks at the edge of Brewster Falls.
Mr. Falls, I don't know where that is.
I do. Nobody could survive a fall like that.
We've pulled a lot of bodies out of there, and I can tell you, we've never had any luck finding somebody alive.
Anna, if Alan had been wearing a parachute, we would have found some sign of it.
And without a parachute, he didn't stand a chance.
Yes, come in.
Hi, Chief. We just got word from Atlantic City. Tessie's boat pulled in late last night, and she still hasn't made contact with anyone.
Did they have her under surveillance?
They do.
Any sign of Stan Radner?
No, sir.
Was there anybody else on the boat when you pulled in?
Not that they said.
Okay.
I can't believe that Tessie would be involved in something that's illegal.
She's your friend, Bert.
I know.
Well, we just have to check to follow up on Frisco's story to see whether there is a connection between Stan and Tessie.
I'd like to talk to Stan myself. Listen, Vince, get a copy of that sketch and have it wired to Atlantic City right away.
Yes, sir.
And I'll be in touch, okay? Let's go.
Did they find anything else at Alan Quartermain's?
No, so far, that's it.
All right. I want you to contact the search party. I want you to ask them to concentrate on the rapids below Brewster Falls.
Right.
If we find anything else that belongs to Alan Quartermain, then, well, I will call off the search. But until then, I want us to keep checking until we find out exactly what happened.
Oh, did you give Anna the check for the police athletic league?
No, actually, I was just dropping off some breakfast for her.
Well, I could take it to her later if Tuffy has the check ready.
No, the check's ready, but there's no need for you to bother him. I'll give it to you back at the office.
I'm sure the police department will appreciate the donation.
Yes, well, I hope so. It's one way for the dock workers' union to thank the police for all their hard work. I'm sorry, Frisco, about the little bit of trouble you've been in.
That was more of a misunderstanding than trouble, actually.
Okay. Well, I know you're on duty. I won't keep you. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm going to stop by Monica's on the way to work.
Fine. You take as much time as you need. I think that's a very good idea. The poor woman probably needs all her friends around her at this time. Okay, goodbye.
Bye-bye. What a great boss I have.
You know, I don't trust him.
Why? You give me one good reason why you can't trust him.
And one of them is his relationship with Tuffy Richards.
Tuffy Richards is the union treasurer. Duke is the president, and they have to work together.
Yeah, well, maybe you're right. Can't hold that against them.
You still think Tuffy tried to set you up when you invited you to those poker games?
Definitely. You know, honey, I really want you to keep an eye on him when he's around Duke's office, okay?
I will. But whenever they're together, all they do is talk about union meetings, union business.
You just still keep your eyes open when he's around. And don't forget to quiz the cops' wives today, all right?
Oh, yes, sir, Officer Jones. I didn't know I was going to be doing undercover work when I married a cop.
Honey, you are my eyes and my ears as long as I'm stuck here.
Okay, I'll do my best.
All right. Bye.
You were right, Chief. The search team found this at the bottom of Brewster Falls.
Alan Quartermain?
Yeah, it fits the description exactly what he was wearing when last seen.
Oh, my gosh. Where did you find them?
Well, the helmet they found about a half-mile below the falls in a little shallow, and the scarf was hanging on a low branch.
I see. Okay, will you contact the search party and tell them to call it off?
Right. Chief,
Yes.
Frisco's outside. He was asking whether you were following up on any of his leads.
Will you just tell him that I have far more important matters at hand? Like a phone call that I really don't want to make.
Right.
Quartermain residence.
Hello, this is Chief Devane here. I would like to speak to Dr. Monica Quartermain.
Oh, please. Dr. Quartermain.
Yes.
Chief Devane is on the telephone for you.
Oh, thank you, Jennings. This is Monica. Did you find Helen?
No, I'm sorry. We've called off the search.
You called it off.
We have reason to believe that any further searching would be futile. I wonder if you could please come down to the station as soon as possible.
Oh, well, you want me to come down to your office?
Yes. And I think that for your own protection, you should bring your attorney with you.
I don't believe this.
What, Monica? What is it?
They've called off the search. She wants me to come down to the office. What is going on, Jay? Yeah. Yeah, these are Alan's. Lila gave them to him when he took up flying lessons.
We also found this at the top of Brewster Falls.
Alan was swept over a waterfall.
Apparently. We found the helmet and the scarf in the rapids below.
It's very unlikely that he could have survived the falls.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
We're going to continue looking for his body, aren't you?
Yes. We've notified the Coast Guard, and the Atlantic seaboard is going to be fully watched, but they don't think there's much hope. Jake, I want you to have a look at this. It's an FAA report.
Someone tampered with the fuel?
Yes. That is why the engine failed.
What? What are you saying? What are you saying that the plane crash wasn't just an accident?
No, Monica, it wasn't an accident. I have to ask you a question.
What?
Where you were the night that Alan took off in his plane.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you asking Monica as a suspect?
Not necessarily. But a man is dead, and I have to find out what happened.
Look, excuse me, I don't mind answering questions at all.
Good. I have another question also about the argument that you had in Jake's office with Alan when you were overheard threatening him.
Oh, now, wait a minute here.
Well, there's a witness that said he saw her trying to strangle her husband.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I was there, too, Anna. Yes, they were fighting, but to insinuate that Monica would, in cold blood, try to kill Alan by sabotaging his plane is ridiculous.
Wait a minute, I didn't... Well, I don't remember.
You must remember if you threatened
Look,
your
I
husband.
don't want my client to
I
go
don't.
through
If
any
you
more
have
of this.
nothing to hide, you would tell me what
Don't
the argument
answer
was
that.
about. Was it about Sean Donovan or money?
Don't answer that. Look, Anna, I'm afraid I have to insist that you stop badgering my client.
All right. Captain Nurse, would you please take Dr. Quartermain outside? Thank you. I want to speak to you alone, Jake, if I may.
All right, Anna. Just what do you have that implicates Monica in Alan's death?
Brett Madison gave me some information about the double indemnity clause in Alan's insurance policy.
That's it? You brought that woman in here to tell her husband was as much as dead and accuse her of the murder on that?
The insurance policy could be construed as a motive. Added to that is the fact that she threatened her husband with witnesses And on top of that, she paid for those
Oh,
flying
well,
lessons
this is
in the
all
first
very
place.
neat, Anna. This is all very neat, but it hardly adds up to enough to press charges
I'm not
against her.
pressing charges.
You're building a case against her.
Of course I'm building a case because a man has been murdered, and I have nothing to go on but motive and opportunity.
You are wrong about Monica. She had nothing to do with this.
Well, I hope you're right. At the moment, she's the only suspect I have.
Well, that's wonderful. That is just wonderful. You're going to have to come up with a little more than this to convince me.
What's wrong? You look like somebody hit you in the stomach.
Yeah, somebody did, sort of.
Was it about Alan Quartermain?
They called off the search.
I'm sorry. I mean, I know they're really good friends of yours.
Yeah.
You know, I saw Felicia when I stopped by the house to see the baby.
Was the lunch still going on?
It was just breaking up. Maggie Lewis, she told me that Felicia was pumping all the girls for information regarding Stan Radner and Tessie.
Why'd you do that?
I wonder. I know you put her up to it.
Hey, I can't help it if she wants to help me out, right? Maggie say that the girls told her anything?
No. They didn't know anything to tell her, but I do.
What's going on?
All right, look, I'm going to tell you this. I want you to drop it, okay? That's the only reason. I don't want you getting in any more trouble. We heard that Tessie pulled into Atlantic City last night, and the police have her under surveillance. And Chief Devane sent a sketch of Stan Radner over the wires to the Atlantic City PD, so they're keeping a lookout on him.
That's great. Listen, I appreciate you telling me that.
All right. Look, promise me. Stay out of trouble. I promise. This is out of our jurisdiction, right?
Right. You got it. Thanks. Tessie and Stan in Atlantic City. Tuffy Richards knew I stole the poker chip. Follow up on Tuffy tonight.
Hello?
Aren't you finished for the day yet?
I didn't realize it was that late, actually.
It's pretty late. Took a rough day.
Yes, you did.
Never mind. I'll try to make it up to you at dinner.
You don't know how much I look forward to spending the evening alone with you.
No more than I do. Actually, no. There's been a change in plans.
Oh?
I have an important meeting with some business associates around 8 o'clock. You don't mind, do you?
No.
I'll meet you later at your place, and while I bring dinner.
Okay. Yeah, come in.
Hello, Anna.
Hi.
I just left you at the office.
Well, I guess my car's faster than yours.
Well, here's the check from the police athletic league.
Oh, great.
If I knew you were coming over here, I thought, you could have brought it yourself.
Oh, Felicia, I think it's very fitting that you presented. The success of the party was mostly due to you.
Actually, it was due to Frisco. Most of the people came because they wanted to hear him sing.
I think most people came because they wanted a party, honey. How are you doing? I understand you stopped the search for Alan.
Yes.
You mean you've given up hope trying to find him?
Well, we found some of his belongings at the bottom of Brewster Falls.
Oh, Monica, does she know about it?
Yes, I told her this afternoon.
I'm sorry, Anna. This has been a very difficult day for you.
Yeah, I've had better ones.
I have to go. But listen, hey, I'll see you later.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for bringing this by. I will make sure that the PAL officer gets it.
Thank you. Take care, okay?
Yes, you too. Frisco? Yes.
I just got a call from Atlantic City. They think they have a lead on Stan Ratner.
You sure?
Well, that's what they said. I just hope they find him and send him back here for questioning.
Good. Then we'll find out whether Frisco's just whistling in the dark.
Yeah, we'll also find out whether or not Tessie has any connection to this.
Well, I'm going to call this a day. Will you contact me if anything happens?
Oh, sure. I'm going to. I'll let you know as soon as I hear something.
Thank you.
Hey!
What the hell's going on
I'm
here?
sorry, Chief. I tried to tell him I've been trying to call him and Edward Quartermain all afternoon.
Look, I'm not that hard to find, okay? Why do I have to find out from Monica Quartermain
that the search for my brother's been called off.
Jimmy Lee, just sit down.
I'm not gonna sit down or calm down. Now, you people are covering something up, and I want to know what it is. Now, what about Alan?
Just sit down and we will tell you all that we know.
Did Monica kill my brother?
What?
I know that she was in here for questioning. I know that you wanted him dead. Did she do it?
We have no proof that Alan was murdered.
Oh, yeah, and I suppose the next thing you're going to tell me is that my brother tampered with his own fuel
Jimmy
tank.
Lee, just calm down. Nothing is being kept from you. We're trying to put the pieces together ourselves right now.
I don't care about any pieces. My brother's dead. And if Monica Quartermain had anything to do with it, we deserve to know. I can't believe these people.
Sorry, Chief. I'm sorry. I did try to stop him.
That's okay. He's upset.
All right, I'll be at my desk if you need me.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, on that historical note, I think I'll call it a day.
Me too. I'm just going to go with something to laugh with.
Why did you pick Kelly's Day as your choice of every restaurant around the waterfront here?
Well, I was thinking... I was thinking, Kelly's probably has the best food in town.
Oh, I think you made a good choice.
Oh, look. Miss Tuffy, I think I'm going to tell him about Anna's Jack.
No, don't.
Well, Holly, what's wrong?
Well, I just don't want to share you tonight, that's all. Okay?
Oh, Frisco, you're such a romantic. Explain, why would he have a key to Duke's office?